Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. I just want to talk to you this morning about what depression looks like. Oftentimes, there's a misconception that depression is somebody who's walking around with their head down and speaking negative or not speaking at all, closed and sheltered in some kind of form of capacity. But that's actually a misconception. Depression actually can be someone who smiles and laughs every day, someone who encourages and motivates others to do the things that they know that they need to do in life. And they encourage other people to hold on while themselves are holding on by less than a string. That smiles and make other people laugh while they are crying endless tears on the inside. Depression is a tricky disease, and it is a disease. People don't realize that at the end of the day, it's about your perception about a situation. My biological father was paranoid schizophrenic, and my mother battled with major depressive disorder. And so, out of 7 children, sure enough, I can't speak to the disease process of anyone else, but I can speak to my disease process. And I know that I've often battled with depression. From the earliest I noted it was when I was about 19 years old, and I had an infection in my eye from wearing contact lenses. I can remember being so depressed that I went all the way down to about 80, 90 pounds. I couldn't eat anything. I remember a friend looked at me and told me to eat some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, is what he told me to do to gain some weight. I had my dear sister Felicia looked at me and just with tears in her eyes because I was down to like skin and bones. And she just said, I just got to feed you. I got to feed you. And so I thank God for people that have come in my life during times of my bouts of depression and major depression, who will hold me up. I thank God for the support that I have during times. And people would look at me. I remember going to my doctor's appointment, my OBGYN, and she was talking and everything and asking questions. And she said, well, I know you're not depressed. And then I said, actually, I am. I said, I battle with it every single day. I battle with depression. And she said, really? She said, I never would have thought that. And so I asked her, I said, well, what does depression look like? And she just paused and she said, you know what, you're teaching me something right now. And at the end of the day, that's what we're supposed to do. You can't, I don't feel weak. I don't feel less than. I don't feel inferior or subservient to anyone. I battle with what I battle with, and you battle with what you battle with. But we battle in something each and every day, is what we have to realize. And so for myself, I feel the spirit of depression coming on me. And so I have become a workaholic. I work a lot. I indulge myself in school and in different activities to try to bring that spirit up. But nevertheless, it resides in me. And so it doesn't hinder me from doing anything that I desire to do. And sometimes it makes me have risky behaviors at times just because of I guess the process that it comes with. Nevertheless, I move forward. I don't allow it to hinder me. Some days I come in my room and I sit in the middle of the room in my bed, lights off, TV off, nothing, and I just cry, you know. And then next day I smile and I listen to my music, I motivate myself and I encourage it and I move forward. I'm not hindered by it, but nevertheless, it's life. So the next time you happen to see somebody that's smiling and laughing and dancing and just a little too happy, check on your strong friends. They may be depressed.